Obaseki remains my close friend and brother. Our relationship is beyond politics. Oshiomole, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Former Governor of Edo State, Adams Oshiomole, appears to have cleared the air on the public perception of the sour relationship between him and his successor, who is the Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki. Now, let me remind the people with these 2 cents from me that the way we they take politics with the electorate is not the way these people take politics. Politics is just like a business where, you lose or you win, and you don't get to fight your business partners or associates. For those who are for those who are fighting, because of their candidates. All right, the news in detail. Former governor. The 2 political leaders in Edo State dominated the public discussion about a year ago when Obaseki had moved to seek re-election for a second term. Oshiomole has stood his ground against Obaseki's second term and vowed to bring him down politically in the state. The lingering crisis which led to a serious division, defection, and anti-party activities at the state chapter of the All Progressive Congress eventually cost the party of winning the state. Obaseki defected to the People's Democratic Party, where he eventually picked the governorship ticket, contested the election, and defeated the Pastor Osage Izinyamu, the candidate of the All Progressive Congress, who is also the anointed candidate of Adams Oshiomole. Since the election was won and the governor continued his second term, nothing much has been heard from the 2 politicians from Edo State. However, in an interview granted to the Punch newspaper on Friday, the former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress revealed certain things that appeared Nigerians did not know about this while. Oshiomole disclosed that Governor Obaseki remains his close friend and brother. He noted that the relationship between the 2 of them is beyond politics. He said, "For me, I have moved on. Obaseki remains my brother and friend. I have had the honor of working with him, and God in his infinite power used me to ensure that he became the governor of Edo State. Sometimes God wants us to know that he is the only one that is all-knowing. He is the only one who knows the beginning and the end. When as human beings everything seems to add up, we celebrate our intellect, but sometimes God intervenes just for us to know that we do not know it all, and it is meant to remind us of our limited knowledge of life. He remains my brother and my friend. When I was governor and he worked under me, my relationship with him was not that of boss and subordinate. He was one of the very few who called me by my nickname. When we traveled together on foreign trips, we didn't book different suites in a hotel. Instead, we shared the same suite in a hotel but slept in separate rooms. That is how close we were." So, like I said, somewhere at the beginning of the news where I said, this is to show you, see people they kill themselves for these politicians. Now, the people they go pay, see when they go cause mayhem, cause trouble. Last, they go use an settle. You just be like husband and wife, maybe they get small misunderstanding and you go the side one person. Now you then go use you gossip at the end of the day. Now, so then go use you settle. So it is a reminder for all who are supporting any of the presidential candidates at this point in time. Please support whoever you want to support, but do it civic. How am I going to put it? Do it in a very civil manner. Don't go about saying because this person is supporting this person, not your own candidate, you and the person becomes enemies. Don't go becoming enemy for something that is not permanent. Elections do not happen every day. Elections happen once in 4 years. So if you have to play this card very, very well, so that what happens once in 4 years does not disrupt your life. Imagine you having friends of so many years, you've built so many friendships, and all of a sudden that's the election just comes up, and before you know you're having problems with them, and before you know you're threatening not to speak with them for life. Like, hello, excuse me, what just happened? You are allowing something that is not even permanent to disrupt the realm of your life. It's not wise. It's not wise. Okay, but you wanted to kill him because of politics. You even deny him the governorship ticket of APC. You surrendered because he has made you irrelevant politically. I don't think this is the case here. I will keep saying, because na common for politicians matter. Okay, And some fools will be killing themselves because of these people. My dear, exactly what I'm saying. But please don't use this kind of offensive language next time on. But wait, they discovered Osho really acknowledged God though. No wonder he'd always find his way. I beg, make una leave me. Oshiomole, if you truly knew this, you should not have disgraced him in the All Progressive Congress. Thank God for Wiki. Oshiomole, if I ask you, what should a true friend do to his or friend? You're a thief looking for a way to maneuver your way into the Senate. You're a betrayer. Well, I will keep saying this. Aye ojube law. Life no pass like this. We disagree to agree. That is why I keep telling people, no matter who anyone supports this time around, you should make sure that you and the person doesn't ruin. You can still support different political parties or different candidates and still remain friends. Don't throw away your beautiful relationship, your business associate, or friendship because of this year's election. When you made Obaseki running from pillar to post at least 2 years, what were you thinking? I trust Obaseki, he's a diplomatic man. Okay. Saying all this because you're contesting the senatorial seat of Edo North and sees Obaseki throwing spanners into the success, as you suddenly know that Obaseki is now a brother. Obaseki, you slander and called names and he never attended any school. Come on, Oshiomole, have some shame. Obaseki is not a brother and he will never be. Well, then I hear they talk this one. Then if you don't settle their own drifts. Yes, it is good to say the truth, but sometimes devil they deceive some of you. Die hard, follow, and foolish followers. Be careful and be wise not to die foolishly for these mad politicians. Tomorrow, Rotimi and Wiki will do the same thing. My dear, and if they do the same thing, heaven will not fall. This is it. Politics is a game of my interest, your interests, That is it. They know the reason. They know these people. I don't tell them, I say they know rate us, but some people no one here. You are frustrated just because your evil agenda did not manifest in the governor's head. That is why your hypocrisy, and you're a hypocrite, and your lip is doing lip service now. All right. Well, like I said earlier before, this is how politicians will do. I've said it before. If you put politicians in a place, the ones who feel hate each other, put a hidden room, put a recorder, put cameras. Then you watch and listen to their conversation. Oh my God, shock you. You will be shocked that these people, they relate very well with each other. You'd be shocked that most of them are business associates. You'll be shocked how people, where you feel, say they don't feel stay with each other without going at each other's throat. You'll be shocked how